03102 to get in contact. Mr. Paul Gill joins me in studio, dream analyst and also author of the definitive book of dreams. If you have any dreams, please send them on to us with all the details that you can. Remember, the more details we get, the easier it is for us to interpret them. Now, this is an interesting one that comes in from Eileen, Paul.
Okay.
She says, had a dream last week about a lady that had lead poisoning. No one was going to help her and she was going to die. I was getting angry in the dream, so I helped. Couldn't believe no one would help. I'm a female in my early 50s. Eileen. Yeah, so what's that all about?
Well, Eileen sees something that nobody else can see. Lead poisoning is something that'll kind of poison you over a period of time. The ancient Romans used to get lead poisoning from their dishes and all of that kind of thing. So it's something that slowly kind of erodes the person. And Eileen can see this in somebody and she can spot it, but nobody else spots it, so nobody else is willing to help. And then it also talks about selfishness. I mean, some people can be very selfish, and then there can be part of human nature that is very, very giving. So Eileen is obviously one of these people who can spot something in a person and wonders why nobody else is doing anything about it, and then she jumps into the void to help.
Okay. So what's the dream telling her?
It's telling her that if she needs something done, she needs to do it herself because she can't rely on other people.
Okay, right, let's move on from that. Darren has got in contact. He's 35 and he says, I dream that I'm driving my car up a very steep hill. There are people in the back, but I don't know who they are. They're slagging me off about the state of my car, saying it's tired and old. Now the car comes to a standstill and starts rolling back. I'm heading for the dead end sign, and beyond that is a cliff. I'm fed up and don't really care anymore and think that these people deserve to go over the cliff. But when I look behind, it's just me. Hurry, tell me and Louise this now.
It is. But for Darren, if I don't know what he actually has, an old car or whatever, but these people are kind of like backstabbers. They're in the background. Anonymous people who are kind of like poking fun, criticising. People who are criticising in the back of his life, and they're trying to bring him down. And he gets to a point where he's just worn down by it. The steep hill is a struggle that he's trying to surmount, and he just gets to a tipping point where he kind of goes, look, lads, I'm out of here. I just don't care anymore. But he realises then too, the fact that he realises that he's heading over a cliff and that there's nobody in the back of the car, it's just him. It's the voices in his head. It's his own inner critic that he needs to make peace with and take that on board and listen to it and say, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I choose to go on uphill and get myself a better car. It's a metaphor for life. Okay.
If anyone has any dreams out there and you want to send them in, remember, all we need is your age and, of course, as much details as you can give us about the dream. Anything at all, anything that sticks out in your mind, please let us know. Last one I'm going to go with today, it comes in from a guy called David, who's in his 30s. He says, recurring vivid dream for years. I'm dreaming that I've killed someone and buried the body in the middle of the night, and I'm the only one that knows. When I wake, I feel guilty and feels so real to me. It gets me in such a bad mood in the mornings.
David has done something that he doesn't feel too proud of. He is guilty. If you kill somebody and you hide the body in the middle of the night so nobody knows it, he's covering up something. Now that can be anything. It's not that he actually killed somebody, but it can be something that he's ashamed of, something that he wouldn't want the wider world to know. So he needs to find out what that is, what it is that he's ashamed of.
Can I be honest with you now? Over the past few weeks, I've seen this murdering people in dreams thing, or burying them out in the back.
Yeah.
This has definitely come in more than once. So is that generally what it is?
It's anger, because we use that expression, I could kill you. We don't actually mean that we could kill them, but we were angry enough.
No, but more so what you were saying before that is more along the lines of that there's something that the person isn't proud of.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes, and you see, they've done it in the middle of the night and they've buried the body where nobody will see it. So they don't want anybody else to know.
There's a lot of people out there that aren't proud, Paul. There's a lot of people out there that are guilty by the looks of some of the dreams we've got in. So that's essentially what he's saying there.
Yeah, he's hiding stuff. He's guilty. He holds himself to be guilty.
Okay, so just for hypothetically speaking, right? Say that this dream is a recurrent dream, as he said, and he's having it all the time. Does he need to resolve the situation?
He does. He needs to realise what it is he feels guilty about. It could be something trivial from a long time ago that he's kind of made a big deal of, but it's there in the back of his mind, and he needs to kind of let himself off the hook. He needs to kind of forgive himself and move on. He's perfectly imperfect like every other human being out there.
Absolutely brilliant. Paul Gill, thank you so much for